Hello, and welcome back for another Sims 4 DLC review. Now, this one's going to be a bit jam-packed. So we have this Sims 4 Royalty and Legacy Grand Bundle deal that's happening, and they try to make it seem like you're getting like 4 different things all in one for the price of an expansion pack. We'll get into that, and I feel like it's a little misleading, but we are going to be reviewing the expansion pack, of course, along with the Tea Time Solarium kit. And if you're not familiar with this bundle deal, these are like the 4 in the one figure right here that they show you that you're getting. Essentially, you get the Royalty and Legacy expansion pack, which obviously that makes sense. But then they have this like Regal Treasures digital content. I would hardly count this as like an additional thing that's packaged because they usually will give you 3 items in the game. Whether you pre-order it or if you order it by a certain date, you get these 3 featured items that are kind of more exclusive. But we also have this silver screen style kit, which is a cast kit. We will not be reviewing that today. I think if you are a regular here, you know I don't do cast reviews. It's just not my thing. I don't do a lot of casts. I don't use casts. I don't do gameplay very much. I primarily build. So it wouldn't make sense for me to review something that I just genuinely don't know much about in the game, quite frankly. And then, of course, the Tea Time Solarium kit that came out today. So we have a lot to get into. Let's just dive in. And I'll link this down below if you want to read more about them. Now, we'll go ahead and plug this right here because I mentioned on my Twitch stream that if we were to do an outlandishly like crazy goal and hit it, that I would shave my head on stream, both here on YouTube and on Twitch, if we were to hit 10,000 subscribers by the Ides of March, which is March 15th. So if we do that plus hit 1,000 on Twitch, I'm at like 867, so that one's like actually kind of feasible. But I said because I love my hair so much, it's like my one thing that I have going for me. I will shave it if we hit 10K subs by March 15th. If we were to hit both of those goals, I will shave my head. Just wanted to put that in here. I'll probably plug it in every YouTube video up until that point. Now, I know I'm like blocking this a little bit, but essentially with the Treasures digital content, you get this Under the Stars lantern, just like a fancy hanging light. You get the practice dummy. So this is like the swordsmanship that we get in the new pack. And then also you get a crown of leaves and sparkles. So you get this like little cute crown and cast that you can use. Okay, I'm not really excited about that personally. It is what it is. Now we have the Tea Time Solarium kit. So gatherings in glass design a social space that is not quite outside yet separate from the bustle of your house. With windowed walls, a flowering trellis, and a discreet rock-shaped speaker, you can craft the perfect spot to spill the tea with friends. Tasteful and tasty and elegant tea party requires a beautiful space, good conversation, and of course tea, as well as other refreshments. This collection features a delicate tea set and tray that are both functional and lovely to look at, as well as new banquet tables. So you get this cute little treat tray. That's what I'm really excited about. I am curious to know if it's going to have treats on it or if it's like one of those things you have to stock. I would love to have more treat things. Like we have some of the counters in the game for like coffee shops and stuff that come pre-filled with treats that are just like more decorative. I don't know if that's the case here or if you actually have to prepare it. So when you place it down, it's empty. We'll find out in game soon. So let's get into it. It's the week of Valentine's Day, so why not just do it and see you, Dodd? And also, if you're interested, I'm going to be posting a speed build of my Valentine's build soon. So subscribe if you haven't already, and you'll be able to see that soon. So first, we're going to look at the tea kit. I want to start there because the expansion pack is going to take way longer, I would say. So we have the garden party dining chair. And then we also get the lavish lace tea table. Oh, this is going to be interesting with cottage builds. I feel like this is going to add a whole new layer to cottagey vibes. Oh, that's so cute with the pink and purple. Oh, I love the floral vibes of this a lot. It's all like flower patterned. Okay. I will say, I'm glad that we have more options for this because cottage living I've been having to lean on for like plant and florally prints. I know High School Years also has some plant print furniture. I'm glad that we get a little more expanded upon that. We get some fun colors too. We have like this nice kind of green color with the pink, a brown, bronzy type color, a more dark teal-ish color, and white and black. So we got some neutrals in there as well. But I think this is cute, and you could probably easily like cross match a lot of this. Like this green with this pink looks really cute together. That's really nice. And then we have the dining table. So similar vibes I would imagine this is, yes, 11 swatches. It looks like 11 swatches here. The same type of swatches, just the print is laid out a little bit differently. You get a runner, which I'm glad they gave us that. I wish we could actually have like runners just as a separate item. I know that would be really difficult in the game with the mesh and how the meshes work, but I would love to have more options with the table runner on it. But you get the same 11 swatches, so I'm glad that they match at least for now. This has 12 swatches for the chair. So, I wouldn't expect the chair to have exactly the same swatches for everything. So now we have the tea trolley, which is really cute. I am tired of like having bar carts. Like we have so many bars in the game. I feel like it's nice that we have something that is a little bit more expanded and different. So I appreciate this like so much more, because usually I'll use bar carts that then I put tea and stuff on if it's like a room that I want to like picture us having tea, coffee, or something of the like. So we get 8 swatches on this. I love this green color that they introduced in this quite a bit. And then we have like the other fainter like green, minty green color, which is really pretty, I think. Then you get a blue, you have the yellow, you get the pink, of course. So, playing on a lot of the same colors that you get in the other objects as well. Pink and purple, that's like a very specific one though. Then you have a banquet table, essentially the same thing, 11 swatches. It doesn't have the runner on it, so it's a little bit different, which honestly, that's kind of interesting that they did that. But I guess with it being a banquet table, it's not necessarily something that you would like dine at. It's what you like put food on to serve. So I guess it makes sense that it wouldn't necessarily need a runner per se. But that's really cute. Same swatches though. Heirloom tea tray. Now I know we have a lot of tea trays in game, but this one, I like the stylized version of it. It actually makes me think of Secret Sanctuaries a little bit. It has like a more ornate detail to it, like definitely more Victorian classic style of a tea kettle. I started a build like last month that was chai inspired, referring to Animal Crossing. That's one of my favorite villagers. But chai has like a little teapot on their head, and I stopped the build. Like we got pretty far in it, but I wanted to wait until this kit came out because this kit was announced shortly after I started that build. I like this little kettle with the flowers in it. Oh, that's really cute. We get 12 swatches for this. Oh, that's not, that's gonna match some of the stuff from For Rent. We have that same type of like blue china pattern. It comes in blue and green in For Rent, which a lot of the color swatches for this are lots of different blues and greens. Honestly, you could match some certain vibes with For Rent on this kit. And then we have this plant. This is the Flora Flourish stand. Flora Flourish stand lets your plants strut their stuff with swirls of style, ideal for Sims who want their greenery to be the talk of the town. This stand creates the ultimate leafy showcase. I'm glad that we're getting stuff that we don't have otherwise in the game. Like this is pretty unique. The only other type of plants that I can think of off the top of my head that are similar to this is from Wedding Stories, where you have like the bouquets that are on top of a stand. So I really like this. I actually did a build a little while back where I imitated the floor plan of a house. It was a Victorian-esque type era when it was built, and they had pictures that were on stands as well as plants that were on stands like this, and I kind of had to fake it a little bit. So it would have been nice to have had something like this at the time when I worked on that. But we get 10 swatches. We get like rusted swatches, a gold swatch. That's gorgeous. I love that. And then we have some green swatches, the same greens. We get the pink. So the greens and the pink seem to be like the main colors that carry through with everything, which is kind of interesting. And then we have a new fountain. So that's really pretty. I like that it's like different from the other fountains in the game, because a lot of them that we have in the game that are tall like this actually are on like a stand off the ground. But this one being flat on the ground but still like tall is kind of an interesting look. So I really like the gold swatches. I think they're really pretty. We have 3 different green swatches again, and then one of them is just like a rusted version. So we have some like older looking ones, and then just some nice neutral colors with the pink and the green again. And then we have a new Brutanical Bliss rug. That sounds right up my alley, Brutanical. I don't like that it's yellow and white striped for the base one. Oh, that's cute. Oh, wow. That, like, if you really wanted to get super matchy with this, look at that. Oh, that's crazy. I have been wanting more rugs that have just the border, but a very solid center. And a lot of the time is because whenever I put a coffee table on top of it, it covers up the design. So I have been waiting for more rugs like this, where it's like most of the elaborate design is on the edges of the carpet. as opposed to the center, because you put your table there, you're not covering anything up, and it kind of tones it down because it's usually like a really saturated or a really like vibrant color. So when you put a table on top of it, it makes it less like in your face, but then you're not covering up the like pretty part of the rug. So I am really thrilled about this. It might be weird to say it, but this is honestly probably one of my favorite items so far in the kit. I really like the rug. The tables, I'm like, okay, the chairs are really cute. I like the chairs. The tables I don't really care for that much. So we have this new lantern light with like a plant hanging from it and growing on it. That is really cute. Oh, I love that. Okay. That's also unique. Okay. Honestly, I'm trying to like not be too picky, but I'm also trying to like be critical. I will say for me, I'm a little surprised at some of the stuff we're getting. Like we don't have anything like this in the game so far, like a lantern with a plant growing on it. I know it sounds like a very simple, basic thing, like wow, you're excited over a little lantern with a plant, but I'm glad we're getting stuff that is different. I'm so tired of like a lot of the DLC lately has been like similar to what we already have in the game, and it's like maybe just a little more stylized or something like that. That's unique. And this is that like sugar and cream and sugar duo by Poor Decisions. This duo is an iconic partners in crime that'll turn your tea time into high stakes affair of indulgence and style. This comes in 12 swatches. You get some of the other colors. Look how saturated that is. This is giving me like Alice in Wonderland vibes, kind of, with the pink saturated. Like you could do some pretty crazy stuff. Plus they announced that kit that's coming out. This could go in hand with that pretty well, actually. I still don't know how I feel about that. I've not really seen anything on like what's in the kit, but that's kind of wild to me. I love this blue color. That is really pretty. That's really pretty. We need more of this blue in the game. Some light pastels, some greens, some blues, pinks, yellows. So that's good. It could match with kitchen clutter if you wanted to. I like that too. We don't have anything like that in the game. Now, we do have like a carousel object with condiments and stuff that's kind of like this, but I like that we have something with pastries and it's already stocked. It's something that's already there. I don't know if it means it's not going to be functional along with like something like this, but to my question earlier, I was wondering if we'd have to stock it or if it would be something that's already like on the trays. I'm glad that we have something like this because in bistros, cafes, and like in homes, we only have like a couple of things with the glass case with like biscotti and like baked goods in it. We have the loaf of bread or whatever. So it's like a nice alternative way to put something like that in your kitchen. And the swatches are pretty nice. I think it's really interesting. We have 12 different swatches. The like plate design is pretty cool. We get some solids, some simple solids. This gives me storybook nursery kits, honestly, with some of the designs on this and the colors. And then we have the other one here. So that's the tasty tea time treats. And then this one is gourmet delight display. Oh, that's cute. You get like the floral design on the bottom of that too. Oh, wow. That's a nice little detail. So 12 swatches for this. This is like a lot of the metal tones that we already have in the game. So I'm glad they're like trying to keep some things consistent across that at least. So lots of different gold shades. And then you have a couple of these like silver, you get a black and a couple of like white. And then you do get this green, this minty green, bluish color. I don't know. I don't know. And then we have a new umbrella. Now, I am excited about this. We need more umbrellas, and this is definitely stylized a lot differently from others we have. This is giving me kind of like carnival vibes, but I like the little tassels on it. This comes in 12 swatches. A lot of the same like floral design that we already have seen. You get like a solid blue one. You get this solid like beigey cream colored one. And then you get like the floral. I like the one where the flowers are just on the sides. It's not like overwhelming. That's like movie hangout vibes. I don't know what else to say about that. That could probably match with movie hangout. This swatch on all of the furniture could. Okay, but that is cute. I love the style of that. And then we have the trellis. I was really excited when I read that there's a trellis in this. This is absolutely gorgeous. So you get some different rose colors. You get a red, a pink, a yellow, a purpley color. It looks like, or maybe that's just white. I think the shadow makes it, yeah, it's just white. You get a yellow trellis, so that's kind of interesting. You get these greens again, the pinks. You get a couple of like white, black. And then we have this like little speaker. Now this seems very random to me. I think it's cool. It's giving me like theme park vibes in a way. Like if you wanted to sneak in some music with speakers that are like rocks. I am working on a holiday village that I started back in November. I might sneak some of these in around the village outside because I still have to finish the outside. We're finished with the 13 shells that are like of the village. We had 13 buildings. I'm just trying to wrap up some details. So I will be posting that here on my YouTube channel soon too. It is holiday themed. I started back in November, but it's massive. So it took a few months to work on because I streamed it while I did it. You get like a red, which we've not really had red swatches. We have flowers that are like red or have red in them, but I don't know. That seems kind of random to me. Some of these are colors we've seen in the kit, but this also has 11 swatches on it. So I don't know. This is kind of a miss for me. I could have done without that. I would much rather had a different item. Now we do have the new doors, so that's really pretty. This is really nice to have the doors open. So we get the green colors, we get the pink, we have white, black. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I think I remember seeing that in one of the screenshots. But that is really pretty with the flowers and the stained glass. And then I imagine that these are the same. So 12 swatches. That's really pretty. I like that it's like the color in them is a little more subtle. It's not like super saturated, if that makes sense. But I like that we get some that are just plain like panels in the glass. You can go more like elaborate. You can go solid glass, like so many different styles. You could do this, which is a little bit more elaborate. Lots of different ways to use those, I feel like. It looks like the swatches are the same, so that's good. So we have a couple, oh wow, a big window. Couple of different windows. So they all have 12 swatches. It looks like they all match, so that's good. But you have this light green, you get the white, you get like some of the like design elements from the door that we have as well. But dark green, pink. So they kept consistent. It's the greens and the pinks that you have for every object. It's just like other ones kind of vary though, with like the blues, the yellows, you get some blues, yellows, some of the neutral colors are maybe a little different. I like that we have a window that matches the door exactly like that. But you could like build your own kind of window combo for your house. It's nice that you can combine them, I guess is all I'm saying, and they're all the same height. Like you can make them the same height if you wanted to do something really cool. So I don't know. I appreciate that. I think that's something that they've been missing the mark on previously in other packs. But look how you can like just do something so elaborate if you wanted to. Like, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but I think it's really cool looking. And then for this one over here, it's like the same 12 swatches. It's just one really big window. So just picture two of these right here tiled next to one another, essentially, without the border in the center. And I like that they have like a lot of various styles that are combined with them. I think that's everything. I'm like, oh no, we got a column? Oh. We got a column with the kit. Is that common? I just did a kit only build. I don't remember if we even had columns in other kits. I'm sure we do because I used something. Okay, yeah, the castle. I had to use the castle estate kit columns because these are too ornate. This would have been perfect for that. Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm really thrilled by that. I'm shocked. It's only 7 swatches, but I mean, you got the black, white, 2 browns, so that's important. And then you have the 2 greens and the pink. Not surprised by that, but okay. And then they actually do have a styled room. I'm so used to them having not done that recently. I guess because it's not a creator kit. But this is super cute with how they organize this. Yeah, it looks like we hit everything. Oh my God, we're gonna be here forever. So I'm gonna go ahead, we're gonna pull, oh, it's a modular sofa. Okay, this is interesting. We have our chair. We have a little stool. Man, I miss a backrest stool. Well, what? And then we have a dining chair, I presume. These look more like thrones. No, these are thrones. Oh my God, look how much furniture. I was like, let's just go through the furniture real quick and then we'll get to more. Laying out the furniture is crazy. What the heck? Okay, so I'm gonna try to keep this like in sets that make sense. Oh wow, we have a lounger too. Honestly, this is crazy. Already just from this, this is a lot. Okay, so first let's just look at the swatches on this. So this has, whoa, 16, that has 20, that has 16, that has 16, that also has 16. So all of this matches. Oh wow, it's inverted. Oh, I love that with the green. Oh, that's so pretty. And then, so obviously it's going to be lots of red. We're going to have probably tons and tons of red swatches just because that's like royalty. Curious to see if we'll have more purple stuff. I'm surprised that there's not a single purple swatch in this. But all of this is like the same swatches for each piece of furniture, which is nice. I'm glad that they all match. Surprisingly, I have to say that because it doesn't always happen. I will say with this, I'm curious to see the pieces. I always like showing off all the pieces that you could have. I think this is going to be a really interesting combo. Like, obviously, you'd probably want to put this at the end like that. And then you could grab another flat piece if you wanted to put that there. You could have grabbed like another regular piece. I love the design on this. Super cool. It makes me think of some of the stuff from Adventure Awaits that just came out. Now, this has 20 swatches, which is surprising. And I'm seeing lots of solid colors. So it comes with way more solid colors. It would have been nice if all of this came in the same, because that would have been great to have had. I don't think y'all need to see the same design on the different pieces of furniture. It's not going to be that different. But then we have like this more like royalty type set. This has 12 swatches. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's pretty. That's like a teal or something. I love that color. So really nice white, black, some beigey, white and gold colors, teal, greens, blues. We get the pink. So a pretty good combination. This also has 12, so they match. That's good. I like this like powder blue, baby blue color. This also has 12 swatches. Ooh. This one, I love that color so much. That's like so pretty to me. That's probably like my favorite swatch. Whoa. So yeah, these are like the same. It's just different gold tones. But this is actually different. Is that like the only one that they did that for? I think it is. Maybe the Sims team really liked that color, so they were like, we're gonna give you 2 options with the gold. Do y'all see the difference? This is more like a yellow tone gold, and then that's more of an orangey tone gold. And then this also comes in 12. This one's just solid colored, which is kind of surprising. It's a bit weird to see that whenever all the other ones have the print. I guess this doesn't have it though either. Now see, this one you can only use with this. I guess you could still do it, but it bothers me that it doesn't match. They only gave you the one option for this one. Oh no, they didn't. I lied. It's okay. I lied. Sorry, Sims team. I lied. This one also 12. It looks like the exact same swatches. And then this is also 12 with the same swatches. So we get like a full set, which is mostly my complaint all the time with the Sims team. So we get this huge couch, we get a love seat, we get some dining options, we have a stool, we have like a couple of living chairs and a fainting couch. I'm really baffled by this. I'm not gonna lie, like I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised. The same color with like a wood tone here with this throne. It comes in 12 swatches as well. So similar vibes with the color schemes, just not like the same patterns necessarily. And then this is also 12, so this one matches that. So like you can get that same type of color. Oh no, this is different. Why did they do that? Is it because this is wooden? I guess because that's wooden and this is metal. So this one actually matches this better. But it all comes in 12 swatches. Love that. And then we have some like other chairs here. I guess this one could go with this set. Like, I don't know, this triangular pattern on the top makes me think of it. But they do this sometimes. I guess it's more meant to be like outdoors furniture. But they do this sometimes where they like have some random pieces of furniture that don't seem to match or fit in with any set per se. Maybe some tables it would, but this comes with 16 swatches, lots of neutrals with some reds, which I'm not surprised by. Again, I think we're going to see a lot of red. This comes with 8 swatches, some nice neutral tones. And then this comes with 12 swatches as well. A lot of things with 12 swatches. That seems to be like the number. Some nice colors, whites, blacks, some golds. Now we can get to tables. So we have this carved essence bench. Okay, so not a table, but bench. Oh, okay. So see, like that kind of goes with this. Oh, it actually, yeah, it goes with that too, I guess, because it's the same swatches. So these are the exact same swatches. It gets 8 swatches that go with that chair. We have a kitchen set. I'm so excited by that. So counter, island piece, upper. And honestly, I really like the style of this. It easily matches like a lot of different aesthetics that you're going for. Like if I were to put that there. Okay, so why do they do this? They put the cabinets on the side that you put the bar stool on. I don't know why they do that. Put it on this side. That's so annoying. It's like a small thing, but so annoying. This comes in 12 swatches, so you get some nice wood tones. A yellow countertop, that's interesting. Oh, that's an interesting color too. Okay, they took some liberties. Blue, yellow, a green. That's an interesting green. Blue, yellow, green. I will never use that. That makes me think of, I think, an island living or jungle adventure cabinet. I can't remember, but like that color combo with like the red and yellow, I will never use that. I will never use it. Is this supposed to be green? I think that's like a green color. So the island comes in 12 swatches. The cabinets also come in 12, but then the uppers come in 11. Yeah, that's a green. Oh my God. That's a really dark green. Oh, that's so pretty. So we have like this green yellow color. Like this is yellow. And then they have this. It's like subtly more green. That's interesting. I don't know if I like that. And then you get like a really saturated red. I do not like that. I don't know why the Sims team can't give us reds that aren't like in your face, fire engine red or whatever. I want something more subtle. This brown's really pretty though. This would go well with life and death actually, if I'm thinking of the right one. And then for the uppers, we have this, the corner. What do we get on the corner piece? Okay. Why does that look very similar to another pack? I swear they give us the exact same clutter objects, but just with a different cabinet. Why does that look so scarily similar or familiar? Like cottage living or country kitchen or something. It's making me think of one of those. I don't want to like look because I don't want to mess up my filter right now. Some interesting colors. I wasn't expecting like this orangey corally type color, peachy color. I don't know. I don't know what to call that. But this is interesting. And then you of course get like all the same shapes. What clutter do we have down here? Some bowls. Oh, literally the same stuff that we have up here. I don't know why they can't like be a little more creative. Give us something different for that. I'm happy we have a new kitchen. Don't get me wrong. This literally looks like the tea time table just about. It's just with solid colors. Okay, that's actually really cute. How much do y'all want to bet that this was an extra thing they created for the tea time kit, but they decided to put the other one instead, and then they were like, let's just throw it in with this one. I swear that that was true for Love Struck and Life and Death, because Life and Death came with two very different styles of furniture, and the other style in Life and Death that wasn't gothic definitely matched Love Struck vibes. I really think that they reuse stuff, or they like build too many things in the game for like a kit or something, and then they're like, let's just put the leftovers in another pack. I mean, it is cute though. I'm glad we have something with some solid colors. This red actually doesn't like make me mad on the table, like for a tablecloth per se. But okay, another basic little table. We have a dining table. So we do have a dining table that matched the bench. Literally, that is the bench sized up. So earlier when I said that was a table, I feel vindicated. Sorry, I'm like putting stuff like in the most random way. But this also comes in the same 8 colors as the bench did earlier. I don't like the color options for this, I'm going to be honest. I think you get like this really red color that's we see in Island Living and really in like nothing else hardly. And then you don't really get like typical brown swatches. Like this is very unique. Like this swatch, we don't get a lot of that color. This one is probably the most universal, but like some of these others, like, I'm glad that it's not solid black. I think this would look kind of weird as a solid black. So I like the gray. We need some more gray wood tones. I would like that. This one's nice too, but it's just like very hard to cross match wood tones, I feel like, with that. Then we also have this like more elegant dining table. We have a hallway table. I'm just going to go ahead and pull some more of the surfaces. A little accent table, carved essence nightstand. I'm starting to see the different dynasties coming into play with the different furniture pieces. Like I am starting to see why they have like so much for each one. And I guess each one's indicative of the different dynasties, because this is definitely giving me like African influence of some sort. So we have 12 swatches here. I'm not mad about the red on that necessarily. I won't use it often, but this green, I'm going to use this all the time. If I ever use this table, that green swatch, stunning. It makes me think of the Life and Death green a lot. Then we have this like more ornate table, 12 swatches, a lot of the same colors we've seen, that weird green color with the yellow, the blue, the peachy color, and then some brown tones. And then this is the same 8 swatches. It does kind of suck that this set of furniture comes in so few swatches, because it's actually the most like different and unique out of all of them. Like this is gorgeous. I love this, but you're limiting our options here with just a few different color swatches. But it is really pretty. I love the style of it. Very stylized. We have our little nightstand here that looks very, 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 very similar to Storybook Nursery Kit. And the color swatches are kind of similar in some ways as well. So that's an interesting choice. I actually do like that color green for this. Like it looks really pretty here. For some of the other furniture, it looks just weird. But that looks really pretty. Then we have a carved charm coffee table. Oh, nice. Another small coffee table. Look at that. I love it when we get smaller coffee. Oh, we have way more swatches. 16 swatches for this one. Oh, this is so... Oh, that's cool. Why don't we get some of these swatches for the other furniture pieces? Like, could you imagine if you had something like this where like the carvings inside had the red and the like yellow tone? That would be so pretty, but they just give us solid colors for these. But I like this one a lot too. Oh, at least that helps bring in some other wood tones if you were to use that set. This is cute. This is, oh, it's a coffee table. I thought it was an ottoman. I was like, I usually put trays and stuff on my ottomans, so it's nice that it comes with that. But honestly, a coffee table with a little clutter, like it comes pre-cluttered a little bit. I wonder if we can slot things. Should I like, you can. Oh, you could put like a tea kettle or something in that, or like books or magazines. Well, while I have this, this is the Royal Ornamental Vase, and it comes with 8 swatches. Yeah, see, that green looks really pretty here. And on some of the furniture pieces, it doesn't. Oh, yeah, I love that swatch. That's my favorite swatch in the whole thing. I can appreciate the peach swatch, though. It's very different. Okay, let's scroll back up. There is so much in this. I know I'm like flying through, but my God, we're not going to get through it. So same kind of like furniture with the more ornate pack that we had over here. So 12 swatches, you get the baby blue, the yellow, you get the red, you get this peachy color, the green, really pretty. And then some neutral tones, love that. And then this is the same 12 swatches. So it's a desk. You get a nice computer desk as well. This is giving me paranormal vibes. I think that's what I've been trying to think of when I've been seeing that red. We have like a very saturated red and yellow kind of color scheme with some of the furniture pieces and paranormal. So that's what it's making me think of. Noble necessities. Oh, wow. It's like a really big hutch. Regal relics and royal recipes. It is the perfect showcase for your kitchen's finest and lets your culinary collection shine with distinguished grace. This is cool with the little ladder, and it's like a really big hutch. That could be really pretty, like even in a dining space, if you think about it. This comes in the same type of 12 swatches with the same color schemes. You get the blue, you get the yellow, the red, that weird light green. I don't like it on this piece of furniture. I'm very picky with that one. And then the dark green. I love that. Absolutely stunning. Then you get, oh, a little, that's cute. It's like a little wardrobe armory is what it's called. Classic gilded armory. So that means we get clothes to hang to it, right? If you're going to give us that, hopefully we have something we can hang to it. It comes with the same 12 swatches. Really, really pretty. See, like, I don't mind the green on that one. I don't know. I'm just very picky on it. And then we have a bar back. I'm kind of tired of the bars. I get why they did that with this pack. It does make sense in a way. See, that's a really nice swatch with that brown. It has some of the same characteristics as the life and death one, though. See, I don't mind the green on that either. And then, of course, I love that one. But we have the same 12 swatches. It matches beautifully. This with this actually is a cool combo. And then we have a little vanity. I think all the vanities we have are like larger. It's like the size of a desk, or they come across this way. So this is like a bit skinnier. I really like that. This yellow looks so good with Storybook Nursery Kit. And like the Storybook Nursery Kit furniture matches the same type of style as well. So I can see some cross compatibility with that. Now, you might think like that's a little weird to combine, but like imagine you're doing a toddler bedroom, and maybe when they age up as a kid, they could have something like this. You know, like you could put it in the same room with some of the same furniture pieces, like the nightstand and stuff, even though you have a nightstand that already matches. I'm just trying to make some points here. And then we do have a sink that matches the kitchen. I love this. Now, that's really pretty. I'm gonna just take it out here so we can see better. So it comes in 12 swatches. Really, really stunning. I love that. That's pretty. I like that a lot. I hate how the green swatch here, like this is really hard to tell it's green. I don't know what it is with it being on the bottom cabinet. Like it just almost looks black. And then we get another sink, almost like floating vanity. Oh, that's pretty with the towel on it. Oh, this is gorgeous with the tile. That makes me think of Courtyard Oasis a little bit. This is like a similar style to the sleep bathroom kit as well with the type of sink. But I'm glad we got another option for this. I hate that the swatches kind of cover up the object. That's a bit obnoxious. But we have 16 swatches on this. Lots of different brown tones, wood tones. You get some of the reds in with it. You get the green. You get like a yellow color. You get black and gold looking options. Obviously black, white, gray. You get some nice neutral tones. So that's really pretty. I love that. And we get a new like corner back. I just got chills from this. I know that sounds really stupid. This is really pretty. Are you kidding me? I really hope like I'm not overreacting to this. I haven't watched any other review videos, but I guarantee you there are some that are really, really negative. I'm honestly a little surprised by this. Like this, I can already say is a really solid expansion pack. We don't have anything like this. It's giving me Cozy Kitsch vibes with the checker pattern, but it comes in 16 swatches and they're really fun. I love this. I love the tile work on that. That's really, really pretty. I can see myself using that. The other corner tub we have, I don't use very much because it looks very ugly. This is nice because it's like got a curved look to it around it. I don't know. They did a nice job with that. Now we have a chess table. I don't really care about this. I feel like we have a chess table that already looks somewhat similar to this. So that's kind of a waste in my opinion. I don't really care for this. So to go from that to this, I'm like, okay, 7 swatches. It's fine. It's a chess table. We already have tons of chess tables. I don't really see the point in that. Telescope, kind of same. This one's really pretty. I like this one a lot. Could we have used something else that's a little bit newer and different? Yeah. But I hate that there's only 4 swatches. And I don't know. I like this one. This is my favorite one with the brown and gold. But again, I don't think a new telescope is really that exciting to me personally. We have a dance. Wait, is that like a dance floor? Oh, interesting. So we have some dance floor objects. They just come in different sizes. Interesting. Oh, wait, why does that show a seahorse? That's literally a seahorse. What? I'm so confused by that. Nothing in this looks like a seahorse. Oh. It's because the middle, the swatch is based off of the icon. I was wondering why these didn't look anything like the actual swatches. See, like this has a compass kind of symbol for the swatch and it's only in the center here, but if you put it on the same swatch, you don't see that. You just see the plumb bobs. Okay, because this looks like a seashell, I guess. But still, why is it a seahorse? Okay, I need to get off of that. I need to get off that tangent. A new grand piano. I do think I remember seeing this in the trailer. I was so excited about this. Now, the colors are going to make or break it for me because I'll be honest, I don't think I'll ever use this swatch. It depends. If I were to use like the red and gold of this for whatever reason, then maybe. They better have the stool with that color. The bench better have that color. Okay, they have a green swatch, so I'm fine with that. So it's the same 12 swatches as like all of this furniture over here. Oh, that's cute. I like that with the little pink peachy cushion. And then you actually get like the peach pink color one. I don't mind the light green on that. And then it's just a lot of the same colors. You get the blue, that's kind of fun, and the red. Honestly, I could see myself using the red one in certain situations, but you have 12 swatches of that as well. Then we have a family tree tapestry, and you get 12 swatches of this, and each one actually has different colors and different designs. So I like the one that's actually a tree. This looks like too much like schoolwork to me. But I don't know. I probably won't use this very often, but I like the concept of it. And then this is the dummy that came with the pack. And then this is the dummy that was like part of the 3 objects that you can get. So the one that comes with the pack initially is the 13 swatches here. You can't really see it because the swatch covers up the actual objects. Oh, we do get that color though, so that's nice. So this is a lot of these colors. So similar 13 swatches here. Those had 12 though, so you get an extra swatch somewhere, probably a neutral, I would imagine. And then you have this fun one. You get the clown, you get the Grim Reaper, and you get the bunny. A bunny? I wasn't expecting that. It would have been funny if it was like a freezer bunny or something. Okay, well, that's interesting. Then we have the bar. Again, I'm not personally that excited about the bar. We have plenty of bars in the game already. I get they want to make things match though, so if you want to make a match, I'm not going to complain about that too much. But same 12 swatches as all the furniture that goes with that same set. So really pretty. It is pretty. It's just not something I think we really need. The Savvy Sellers sales table. So another type of sales table. I'm okay with that. I've been doing a lot more like community lots lately and businesses. So having something else that I can use as like a sales table would be really cute. And it comes in 8 swatches. So it comes with this set of furniture that I really, really like, but just wish we had more swatches of. This is the secret passageway entrance. So if you saw the trailer, this is where like the whole affair takes place. But you can like sneak through this. It's like a door. And you get 18 swatches with this. Lots of neutrals, which is nice. Oh, and you even get a couple that have more of the ornamentation with it. So I guess it's because this is stone. So you get different colors of stone, and then you have the wood back at the end. Then we have some food stalls. Absolutely love this for some of the community lots. Just placing them down makes them feel more like a community lot. So this comes in 8 swatches, similar vibes to this as well. Love the design. So that's like what we see with this over here. Same with that, I guess, too, with the tablecloth, the same type of designs and patterns with that. And then we have Family Tree Compendium. I don't know if that's how you say that, but that's what it looks like. It's a little book. Honestly, I'm okay with this as a clutter object. I don't really care what it signifies. I just like having more clutter, and it's like an open book. This could be cute in a bookstore, honestly. I like that. So you get the same 8 swatches, that tealy blue color with the light blue, red, and you get the peach color. Those seem to be the colors that are carrying through a lot. Then you have like a podium. Oh, this could be fun for like debates in the game. You could use this, I imagine. So we have another podium. Oh, okay. So this has a seahorse on it. Is that like a dynasty crest? I've literally been trying to stay away from any news about this just so I can like have as genuine of a reaction to this stuff as possible. So I literally don't know anything. If you know, comment down below if you have an idea for this. But you get 8 swatches in that as well. And then we have, now this, I wish it didn't have the microphone on it. I was so excited when I first saw that, like just 2 seconds ago, because I was like, what if we use this as a music stand? I guess you could still pretend it's a music stand. And you could just say this is like a light, a music stand light. It's just a stand light. That's all it is. So you get 12 swatches in this. But like, I want a music stand in the game so badly. I'm definitely going to pretend that's a music stand. I don't care. Nature's Booty Bowl. Is that supposed to say booty bowl? Gaze upon this lusciously juicy fruits. The lusciously juicy fruits that nature offers us. Immerse yourself in the succulent flavor. That sounds very sensual. And they called it booty. Interesting, Sims team. I can appreciate it. Nature's Booty Bowl. So you get 8 swatches of this as well. I love this. This is cute, honestly. I'm glad we get something with some more like tropical fruit as well. We have a little bit of that in the game, but we need more of it. I think Island Living had some of that. This literally looks like the same other fruit tree that we have already, but that's fine. Ooh, they brought this back. Oh, I'm thinking of the tea kit. We saw that like kind of pattern with the blue china. Not that that's what this is, but it makes me think of it. Is on the little kettle from that. Then we have a little bouquet that looks very similar to other bouquets we have. Okay. Oh, cute little colors for the flowers, I guess. I like that like fuchsia color. That's pretty. Then we have a potted plant. Okay. Honestly, this one looks like it could actually fit in corners. Okay, so that's good. It comes in, what, 11 swatches? So lots of neutral tones. Get a little bit of a peach vibe. Okay, I can see myself using that. This looks very similar. Is that a debug item? No. This looks very similar to like romantic garden stuff or something. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Y'all know. If you know, you know. But this comes in 16 swatches. You get some like mossy, kind of dirty looking ones that are really cute. I like the little details with those. And then you get some like clean versions. But okay, something we kind of already have. Wait, is this the same thing? Lemon tree, orange. Oh, okay, it's an orange tree and a lemon tree. Okay, so it's the same thing. You're just trying to make it look like there's more. Okay, the plants are disappointing me. That's not a good sign. Oh, that's interesting. Let me guess, the same 11. Yes. It's like literally the same pot. It's just like a different shape. It's just smushed down. Like this is the most unique plant in my opinion so far in the pack. I'm not a fan of the plants. Oh, that's it? There's still so much. How is there this much? So we have a square wall panel, which basically looks like a picture frame. So that's interesting. Oh, you could do your own. Oh, that's really cool. So they've been giving us stuff with like tiles that are like squares you can slot to the walls. This is really cool. I love the concept of this. That's not what I thought it was going to be. It looked like a little picture frame. I was like, where's this going? And it comes with almost 30 swatches, 29 different swatches. So you have this square design, you get this design, you get like a more ornate design that's a similar shape. And then you get several colors with those 3. So those are like the 3 different patterns you get. But you get blacks, you get beiges, some cream colors, gold colors, like a little faint it looks like a bluish gray color, but it looks basically like an off-white. And then like this green color, is that the green that I've been complaining about? I think it is. And then you get crest emblems. Oh, cute. Okay. I mean, I'll probably use this in like kids' bedrooms. That's about the only thing. Yeah, see, there's a seahorse, so it has to be like a crest of some sort. Has to represent a dynasty. The llama. Oh, that's cute. Oh, and there's a cow plant. Oh, I love that. Okay, those are my two favorites. And then we also have this gilded crest emblem. So kind of like businesses and hobbies where we got the sign emblems for that. And they come in a couple of different styles, 28 different styles. And then there's another wall panel. So what's happening here probably is the fact that once you go into like a medium wall height, you could do something like this, or you could even reverse it depending on what wallpaper you use. Like it doesn't matter if it doesn't match up with the lines, but you could stack them, do whatever, just do that. Like that's really interesting. I can appreciate that, and I imagine it's the same. Yeah, same swatches, same patterns. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty how it's only on the top. I like that. And then this one, the more ornate ones on both sides. Oh, wow. That's incredible. Oh, wow. That's a big picture. And this comes in 12 swatches, similar to the same. Yeah, it's the exact same 12 swatches that you get with the other ones, but like the pictures actually change. What's weird about that is that depending on the color frame you want, you have to change the picture. So I don't like that. I wish they would have given us the same frame colors for both pictures. Yeah, see, this is my favorite dynasty. I love the style from this dynasty. 10 swatches. Wow, we broke out of the 8 rut. We have 10 swatches. But you get 2 different pictures, again, depending on what color frame decides the picture. And then you have another one with 12 swatches. This is the same picture, so you can choose any frame and not worry about that. I will say though, like I'm not a big fan of the pictures. I don't like really big ornate pictures necessarily. I imagine like obviously for the builds that would match this style, it would probably look well, but ooh. Oh, I love that. So this makes me think of the Journey to Batu wall decor thing that I've been putting over, like I think it's the spa day mirror. There are a couple of rounded mirror options, and I overlay it to get the same type of effect. This, finally, we get one where you don't have to do that, and I love the swatches of this. We get 11 swatches of this, and it's beautiful. Okay, then we get a wall mirror, very ornate. This comes in 8 swatches, neutral colors. Okay, nice. Then we have curtains, various heights. So these have 16 swatches. Oh, that's pretty. And then there's my green. We get it in both the pretty colors. Those are my 2 favorite swatches. Then we get this. I do like this color. This one's really pretty. I love that color. And then you get the same, of course, same 16 swatches for these. I really do like the colors for those. Oh, I'm gonna be using these all the time. I really feel like I'm gonna be using these all the time. Just so you get 16 swatches. Oh, they're translucent. I didn't even realize that when I put them down. Oh yeah, I'm definitely using these. I'm so tired of like one of the main ones I use are the couple we get from high school years. We have Island Living ones that are also translucent, but the style of them is a little bit more specific and it doesn't always look great. I'm glad we get some swatches that are solid colored, and then I love this like pattern. It's so pretty. Oh, this is cool. I like those. I probably won't use these very often. I just don't build in that style. And then this is Regal drapes. Oh, so we have like drapes you can put on. Whoa, that's a lot of swatches. That is 33 swatches to be exact. That's crazy. Different emblems, and then each emblem has like some swatches to it. You get ones without the emblem, which I appreciate because I am not going to use the one with the seahorse. I do not like that emblem. I don't know what dynasty that's for, but I don't like it. I do not like the icon for it. Oh yeah, see, like that's really pretty. I love that. We get the green, we get the teal type color. Those look like coffee beans, honestly. I can get behind that. Then we have, like, we're getting into the clutter part. I might come back over here because we have a lot of surfaces that hopefully these will slot to. We get a little boat. So this is 8 swatches. That's cute. We do have another ship object, but I like this one better. And it's not like we have 5 of them. So I'm okay with having another one of those. It's a different option. This is a cute little fruit bowl too. I appreciate the fruit bowls. You get that same like blue pattern. I love that. That's my favorite one, I think. Then we have woven artisan basket. I like the texture and the shape. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. I don't like the size. I wish it was like maybe that size regularly, but 12 swatches. Okay. I love that. They're like red, black, gold colors. Really pretty. Really, really pretty. And then you can get a set. There's like a little trio. Oh my goodness. 12 swatches of this. This is like basically inverted for some of them. Yeah, I like this a lot. You get a lot of different red tones. And then we also have this. Now that's pretty. I could see myself pretending to use this as a planter, like putting a tree in it or something. Really, really nice. Ooh, that's a really pretty color for that. And then we have hand-carved Sankofa. A bird turns to pick up the egg behind her, for she is wise and will bring insight to your household. There is wisdom in looking to the past for knowledge. That's cute. It's a little weird. It is cute, though. Will I use it? Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. When life gives you a vase. Oh God, that's big. I really like the design on it, though. Honestly, that's beautiful. I love that design. Oh wow, we get different designs with them. Okay, that's pretty. I like this object. I probably will never use it at that size unless I actually build a castle, which I mean I have. I could see myself using that as a planter potentially too. And then we have ooh, a new fountain. See, we only have one other fountain like this in the game. So I appreciate the additional one. Do we get one that's more ornamented? No? That's surprising to me with how the furniture is everywhere else. This is like so plain. But it is pretty. I mean, I'm sure it looks pretty in live mode too. Then we have Prince of the Willows. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Got some jungle adventure plants in it. Okay, so just a lot of neutral swatches, and you also get the ones with like the kind of like moss algae stuff growing on it. That's pretty though. I love that. And then, ooh, I like this. Look at that. Oh, that's a cool little combination. You get a little notebook with a candlestick and a globe. That's interesting. 9 swatches for that. That's a nice swatch. That's a neat little object. And then we have Royal Fantasy Piece. It's a fan. That's cute. I wish we could put it on the wall. That would be like a fun wall decor element. So you get 12 swatches of that. Then we have the Sea Navigator Essential Item. I love this. This is great for storytelling. It matches the telescope, pretty much. It's like the same 4 swatches as the telescope. Shoes that rule. That's nice. I'm tired of the shoes we have in the game, honestly. They don't look realistic to me. These look like actual high heels that you would see in real life. And they're really pretty. They have some nice swatches to them. So they have 16 swatches. Lots of like solid colors. But then you get a couple that are patterned. This Baroque mask, absolutely gorgeous. That's really pretty, actually. Probably not good that I set it on that. There we go. You can see it a little bit better right here. The pink is cute. I could see that in a kid's bedroom. And then you also have this one. Oh. This has 12 swatches. Stunning. I love the details on these. And then we have this one. That's like definitely a masquerade type mask. Oh, I love the colors. This one has more fun colors to it. So pretty. Like I could imagine these being like on fairies potentially, like these two. This one too. This one gives me like almost slightly evil type vibe, like maybe with the red. It's like if you had a mean fairy, that would be totally something you could put on them. Then we have Regal Correspondence Kit. Okay, this gives me werewolves vibes. We have something very similar to this. It's okay. I'm not really a big fan of it personally, but have 9 swatches on this. Just some more like dust clutter, which I mean, it's nice to have some clutter. A Sanka bowl with Topoli. Ooh, that's interesting. You only get 2 swatches for it. So this is like for your kitchen. You grind herbs in it traditionally. So that's like a kitchen object, so to speak. Then you have perfume. Oh my God, we have a new perfume item. Oh, this is my favorite one now. My favorite one. 8 swatches. It comes with gloves. Are you kidding me? That's so cute. That's cute and fancy. Oh, we got a vanity mirror too. Oh, wow. This is making me think of Everyday Clutter because we have something like that in Everyday Clutter, but it's very like kid-esque, so I don't use it. I love that. You could turn any desk or surface into a vanity with something like that. And then we have the Regal Crown display. Only 580 simoleons for a royal crown. That's not bad. And then we also have the trinket box. Oh, this, I love this. Like the vanities that you can do with stuff like this would be so cute and pretty. It comes in 8 swatches as well. And then we have rugs. Okay, so we have like the runner. We have a runner. Well, that's nice, I guess. Have a new runner. I'm okay with that. Oh, it comes with 13 swatches. Okay, we get some solid. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. The ones we have already have like, why does every runner we get in this game have like a florally leafy pattern? This one's actually really pretty. I don't mind it. I'm glad we have some solid colored options. Yeah, and this is giving me vampires vibes. I don't know. I think we could have gotten better swatches. I think we could have, like, with the design elements, not necessarily the colors. I kind of like the colors. This one's like the most unique one we have. We don't have a runner in the game that's at all like that. So that's kind of exciting. Ooh. The texture on that's actually pretty interesting. Let's see here. We have 7 swatches on this. Lots of neutral colors. It's like a woven look, which is pretty. Okay, then we have this, which also matches this runner here, and then the furniture that we had over here. This matches that set right here that I really like. And then we get 12 swatches on that. We have rugs that have very, very, very similar patterns to this. I don't know if it's Dream Home Decorator that I'm thinking of. I think it's another DLC that has similar types of patterns like this. So I'm kind of like, okay. I'm not the biggest fan of the rugs, quite frankly. And then we have like a nice decorative floor piece. This could be really pretty in fancy foyers or something. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, that one's pretty. And then we have another rug here. Oh, okay. So this kind of goes with that big vase that we saw over there, like with the lemons. Ooh, that's a pretty color combination. I love that. I like that too, with seashells. There's hydrangeas. Either way, really pretty. Okay. I could see myself. I like some of those swatches. Honestly, I kind of like the tea time rug better than the ones from the expansion pack, if I'm being honest. Then we have some new fireplaces. Not the biggest fan of this one. I appreciate the clutter that's up there. I don't really care for it though. Like just different candles and a lantern in one of, I don't know, that's kind of weird. And, oh, it's like a faux fireplace. It has candles down here. What is this called? Candlelit regal hearth. Okay. That explains that. And so you get 8 swatches for that. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. This one's kind of interesting. Also just 8 swatches, but like the style of it is kind of unique from other things we have in the game. So I don't know. I like that one. Then we have a leaf crown. We have something else like this that I think is meant to go with windows or underneath windows or something. So have some more like ornamented type of wall pieces. And then we have this bush. I don't even know how to say it. I'm not going to try. That goes on the walls. And it's in the same colors as the like island living flowers. If you know what I'm talking about, you know. And then this is way better. We also have the wall ones for that match, but they look so chunky and hang off the wall so much. They bulge off so much. It looks ugly. I don't like using them at all. So this is definitely a game changer. And then the wisteria. I saw this in some, I think the trailer or something, in some pictures. I have been excited about the wisteria because this is far, far better than the wisteria that we have, I think, from Cottage Living. I can't remember what it came from, but this is really, really pretty. I love the texture on this. I think it's like a little bit more realistic in a way from what we have in the other DLC. So I really like this. This is giving me Bridgerton vibes. And then we also have more pots and pans that can go on the wall. This is kind of nice. We literally just got something from Adventure Awaits, though, that has stuff like this. So, you know, I'm not really that excited about it. It is cute, though. I like how it is a rod on the wall. Oh, you get some cute colors. Okay. This could go well with Cottage Living or Country Kitchen. Then we have this, like, wheel. And it comes in 12 swatches, so same 12. Usually when there are 12 swatches, it's the same 12 colors. This is like the color swatch of the pack. So we have some shutters. That's cute. I'm glad we have more shutters. I think that's missing. I like that they're just like plain. We need some plain shutters. And they have a little bit of a worn look to them, but they're in 8 swatches, so that's kind of nice. I like that. And then we have a little fan, another fan. This one does hang on the wall, so that's pretty nice. Okay, and that's in the style of furniture that I really like. So same 12 swatches, actually, as the woven like basket that we saw a minute ago. Then we have a canopy, I guess, for the bed. and that comes in the 12 swatches. I'm just going to say the 12 swatches, and you know what I mean by that at this point. Matches the curtains really well. We have a tapestry. Whoa, I wasn't expecting it to be that big, but I think I remember seeing this in the trailer now. So that's pretty. I love this object. Yeah, the whole like set of furniture and decor for this, absolutely gorgeous. I really love it. Then we have a wall fountain. We got a new wall fountain, which is exciting. I wasn't expecting that. We only have like one other one with like a head on it or whatever. This one's like more neutral in that sense. Like you could use this in so many different ways. Then we have a Dynasty Crest Shield wall decor object. I probably won't use this super often unless I'm doing a very niche build, but it comes in 9 swatches. Then we have this crest. All of the crests are coming into play now. So this comes in 12 swatches. This is pretty. I could see myself using this one because it doesn't look like a shield like that. I mean, this kind of looks like a round shield, but it's more ornamented. It looks like just a wall decor. Ooh, we got a new umbrella. Oh, wow. 16 swatches. Okay. So 2 new umbrellas, counting the tea kit. So that's fun. Got some solid colors. You have some more of the patterns that match this set over here. Sunbeam Mosaic. Oh, that is so cool. That is cool. Like I oftentimes will build lattices on top. Like, you know, if you have an outdoor courtyard or something, you can do a half wall or like the short fences and build a lattice yourself. This takes that out completely. You don't even have to try to do that if you wanted to do that. If you wanted to do something similar, this is really cool. I love this. Then we have a beverage cart. I will say that I really like this. Like this is probably going to be one of my favorite bar carts because it's more like pre-cluttered a good bit and you can tell what it's meant to be. Very, very cute. And then elegant divider. So we have a new divider object. That's really pretty too. Makes me think of the seashells. Another dollhouse. I think this is smaller than the other dollhouses we have. Oh, I think it is. Maybe it's not. It feels a lot smaller and less clunky. If so, that's awesome. I think it is, because usually I size them down and they look like this size down. But that's pretty cool. Not something we need. I kind of feel like that's a waste of an object. Honestly, I'm not really excited about it, but I like that the size is not like super, super clunky. Okay, now we have some lamps. I love this already. I don't need to see the swatches. Yeah, this is so cool. This is cool. 15 swatches of this lamp. Really, really cool. And then we have something like this. I'm glad we have this because the only other one is like the vampires one, and I don't like it. It's like very chunky looking. I don't know. It doesn't look right. This is like really elegant. I love this. That's so pretty. Same 12 swatches for that lamp. And then we have like a candelabra. Really, really cute. And then we also have like a lantern. Ooh, it's like one of the big ones too. That's nice. The only other one I can think of that's this size is the Courtyard Oasis lantern, and it's very stylized. This is a lot more usable for any build. And then we have the Under the Stars lantern. Now this was the other object. The third one was with the crown, so we're not going to see that, but this was from the digital treasures. Okay. It is a unique object. Like I could imagine setting this up in a wedding venue. You know, like it could be pretty down the aisle or doing something fun like that. It's like kind of festive vibes, but not something you would use normally. Then we have the Grand Elegance lamp. This is pretty too. Very stylized. Won't use it very often, but it is pretty. Oh, the one with the plants. Okay. I do like that a lot. This could go really well in an outside tea room area. Like this could go with the tea kit, honestly. With the lanterns that had the plant growing off of it, I don't think I need to say more. Okay, this is interesting. It's giving me weird vibes. We have other type of woven hanging lights. This is weird. I don't know if it's because it's too close or bulky. Like, size down, it looks a little bit better. I think it's just the mere size of it. Obviously, I think it's meant to be on the tall wall height. So, like, if I put it back at the normal size, yeah, it's not as weird looking. That's like a tall wall only object unless you size it down. And then we also have this chandelier. Honestly, I like how small it is. Usually with chandeliers, the ones we have in the game, they're kind of bulky and they're hard to see around. I know in live mode it can get annoying sometimes. I like how easily, you know, you can see through this. It's so thin. It's very elegant looking. Pretty. Carved Essence wall light. looking at that, I would not think that's a wall light, but that's really interesting. Oh, cool. Man, this whole set with this furniture, I love it. I love how weird some of this stuff is. It's so cool looking. Definitely my favorite, I think. And then we have like another wall sconce, little candle. Then we have some speakers. I don't know what it is with the speakers. The T one was random. This feels pretty random. Like it's just a plain square rectangular speaker. I don't know. That's okay. Thanks for the extra speakers. Then we do get our appliances. So getting back into the kitchen, here's the fridge. Really cute. I like this. It actually makes me think of the Growing Together fridge, I think it is, with the latch like this. And then we have, ooh, it has a built-in hood. I love that. I always hate having to place the hood manually. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I can appreciate that. This makes me think of that fireplace too. This one. Oh, that's so nice. Ooh. Could have some fancy kitchens. So, so pretty. Then we have the mailbox. We have a new mailbox. Okay, not like that exciting, but 12 swatches, the same 12. And then we have another, an actual boat. I thought this was like something for display. We have like an actual boat. I was not expecting. I was like, we have another model boat. No, like, no, it's an actual boat. 12 swatches with that too. And then we have bookcases. I am excited. We have 2 different sets of bookcases, it looks like. So 12 swatches. That is a really red. It makes me think of Secret Sanctuaries. Actually, that kit came with a really solid red too. I really like this peachy pink color. It's pretty. And then we have something that's like of the same style. My favorite one, like you can just tell, it's so stylized. It's so pretty. This makes me think of like New Mexico, Adobe, or something like just that type of style, you know. You could do like a pretty cool ombre effect, actually, if you think about it. Like, look at this. It's kind of cool looking. I don't know. And then we have the hanging clothes. Where's our armory? So we get some like dresses, really pretty. Oh, 12 swatches for this too. That's kind of nice for the clothing. And then we also have another set of clothes here for the masculine framed. Really pretty. Cute. I like that. That's okay. And then we have another wardrobe. Ooh, and it's in that. Oh. Anytime we get furniture pieces that go with that set, I'm just like so excited. I don't like the swatches though. It's the only thing. It only has the 8 swatches. I hate that. But it's so cool. So cool. Love that. And then I don't know why the beds are marked off. I did not look at the beds. There's always, every time I do a review video, there's always something after the fact that I end up finding out that I didn't see. And it's either like on stream or whatever, and it's so obnoxious because it's like, I swear I didn't pull it, so why did the little gold flag go away? But we have all of our beds here. I was wondering when we were going to get to that. So we have the 2 distinct sets of furniture like at the start. So this is really nice. You get 16 swatches. I love this canopy bed. I love that the twin size one is also a canopy bed. So I'm just glad we generally have more canopy beds. These are kind of like canopy beds too. Plus you have the like little canopy thing over here. So you put that, slot that in there with it. Like that could be super fancy. But this comes with the same 12 swatches that we've been seeing. See, I don't mind that green as much. Oh, that's the pretty one that I already liked. So we get similar, same 12 swatches that we've kind of been seeing everywhere. Really pretty. I do like the color swatches for the most part. There's just that one like green color, which I don't see here. This is the yellow. And then we have the little bassinet over here, which comes in several colors too. Same 12 though. The blue is really cute for that. Okay, so I think that's all of the like catalog objects. There's a lot of debug items too. I'm not gonna get into that because this is already so long. I was not expecting this. I've already deleted a lot of objects too as I was going through. So this is crazy to me. And we've not even gotten to the build mode stuff. So for the roof sculptures, we have all of the, I love the peacock. That's really cool. Have some statues too. Like this is so cool. And you get a lot of swatches. It's like the same with the fountain and the other statues that we've seen or similar structures. You get the same 16. Oh, I love the peacock. That's really cool. And then this is like actually like a roof decor object that you would normally see. Oh my God, we're never getting through this video. What is this? Okay, so here are the first few. I just went ahead and like showed you what it looks like with the wainscoting on the bottom with some of these. I don't know why the wall keeps disappearing like that. It gets a little finicky whenever you put a lot of different wallpapers. But we have this with the fun design element on the left side. I really like the swatches of that and the design itself. And then we have like a more ornate design. Definitely gives me vampire vibes. And then it's just like the same swatches are for both the plain and the ones with the wing coating on the bottom. Then we have this like Calm Cove canvas. You have this with like a landscape, and then you get that in blue, you get it in this color, and then you have this with like kind of like a Grecian look to the background of it, and you get some different colors for it. And then you have water, like the sea, get some different colors for that. You have ones with trees, and you get a couple of different colors for that. And then you get one that's just like a plain. Absolutely crazy. I love the concept of this. Then you have this with the lighthouse, which comes in like various colors and designs. And then you also have ones with flowers. Now this one is really, really pretty to me. This is probably like my favorite one, the base swatch of it. Stunning, absolutely stunning. And then you have the like different tiles, so you can like tile it a little bit differently. You have so many different renditions of this. You get some like dirty swatches too, which is absolutely wild. It's like medium dirty, and then it's like really dirty. That's crazy. And then we also have ones with like the stone bricks on the bottom, which is absolutely crazy as well. So you get the same dirty look to them, or the broken tiles and whatever, that they're run down. And then you have one that's one swatch to it where the tile is just on the bottom part of it. And then we have like actual stones. So very like giving me Castle Estate kit vibes, but cinder block stones in a way. I get why, because you're doing castles, like you need stuff like this. So obviously I feel like Castle Estate will probably go well with this and a lot of the building aspects. Like I could see a lot of cross-pack compatibility, just showing y'all some of these because there are so many. Now this one comes in some pretty fun colors. I really, really like the orangey colors. And then that green is actually pretty nice. It makes me think of Businesses and Hobbies a pretty good bit from what we got there. Now that's a really, really deep green. That almost blends in with the grass so well. That's kind of crazy. But you also get like dingy, dirty looking swatches of this, and then you get one that's like even dirtier. And that just goes with the same style and effect that what we saw with the Castle Estate kit that they did. And then we have the last one is this like earthy vibes, which I like this. It's really cool, very stylistic to the furniture and the same set that I've been like raving about. And then you still get like all of these like nice warm tones with the orange colors and the reds. And then you do get some neutrals as well. There are two different types of spandrels. So this is one of them. It's a little less ornamented than the other, but there are so many swatches, y'all. Like I can't show y'all everything, but this one, talk about like a really, really pretty one. I see the emblems, so I imagine they have some with the different emblems from each dynasty or whatever that would be, or not, because it's only the seashell. I'm only seeing the seashell, but it is really pretty. I can't believe that. Like that's a really, really nice spandrel. We get some columns, obviously, that we can put with them. So that's one, that's a second one, and then this is a third option. And then again, it's the same number of swatches pretty much. You get like 32, I think it is, swatches for these columns. And then this one only has 8. So same as the set that's been associated with that one. And then this one also has like 32 swatches. Lots of different like dirty swatches, clean swatches, lots of different neutral tones for the stone. And then we have a new fence that's like got blooming wisteria on it, which is absolutely stunning. I love it. And then you get a lot of the same type of swatches with that. You get different wisteria colors, which is really cool too. You get like this like pinky purple, and then like more of a like indigo purple type color. And then we have this fence. This one's really nice. I could see this one being used across so many different packs. I feel like it's got a lot more cross-pack compatibility to it. We have this fence, which I think is really pretty as well. Definitely gives me like Love Struck vibes in a way. I don't know why it's not placing. So the only thing that changes about it is literally like the post at the corners. It's the same colored fence no matter what swatch you choose though. And then we also have this fence. Same thing. It's like you just get the flowers at the ends, and then you can change the flower color depending on which one you do. And then the last fence is a little bit taller, and it's the same as this one was. So literally same thing, just sized up a good bit. But pretty cool options, I would say, for the fences. And then, of course, you do get some gates. This is cool. This is cool. I like that. So if you have the wisteria fence, like you could do some really cool looking things with that. And then we also have this gate. It's a little bit grander for that tall fence that we just put down. So if you wanted to use that, there you go. We do have a new pull trim, which I feel like a lot of people probably overlook, but not me. And it's just like a lot of different stone colors. It's not like super fancy or anything. It's pretty plain, but it is there. And then we have a new water. It's turquoise water, Mediterranean turquoise water. That is so pretty. I really like the little detail to that. And then we have some trees, some very unique trees, but it matches like the world that they're supposed to be in. So I love this actually. I feel like you could use this in so many different types of spaces. This is really pretty. This is a fig tree. So we got a fig tree. Love that. So an olive tree, we have another olive tree. We have like a mini one already that came with the sleek bathroom kit, which is kind of interesting. And then we have a fine pine as well. We have a new lavender shape. Oh, I like that. A new hydrangea? Hydrangea sprout. Okay. Interesting. We get more colors with it if it'll let me click. We get that putrid green color. We have like the typical colors. And then like this is a new color. That's a new color. So these are like standard. I think we already have these for the other hydrangea, but then we get like a faded pink and then that weird green, yellow, putrid color. Then we have hydrangea. Okay, I just got chills from this, which is, I know, ridiculous, but look at this. It's like a hedge of hydrangeas. Oh, I love that because I've always tried to group these together, but they're so like mounded, especially in the ones that we have already in the game. Like you can do it. It just looks a little funky sometimes. And then we get like another one, hydrangea monarch. Interesting. Comes in the same color, so no rocks. Again, I'm sure there's a lot in debug, but I'm not even getting into that because there's just so much to get through, and we still have so much that we haven't seen yet. So looking at doors, that is so pretty. The last pack we had where I absolutely loved the doors and windows, which I've not seen the windows yet, was Life and Death. I can already tell you this is probably going to be a close second, if not first. These are so massive. I'm only in the tall wall section too, which is crazy. Oh my God. There are, what is that? 29 swatches? I essentially, yeah, they're all gonna be basically the same swatches, but this is crazy to me. Like, oh wow, the window actually changes too. Like this little thing up here, it actually changes the pattern and design of that. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, same with the doors too. They have more plain swatches, but then you can get more ornamented swatches. So this is really, really cool. The blue is really iconic. Like, I think it's because we don't have a lot in that color. Okay, so you can't change the swatch of that. Ooh, you can get like a more ornamented design on that. And then same with these, it's just like it's open. The door is open. Some archways, less ornamented or more ornamented. It's a lot of the same thing. So I'm trying to like rush through because it's not really that different. Oh, I didn't realize that it was different on the backs from the front. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I guess that is because that is the front. The doors are pushed open, so the more ornamented part would be on the front. Y'all, oh my gosh, I can't even with this. This is the medium wall height. So very different styles and colors for these. So you can vary whether you want like a window up top or not, plain glass, or if you want like the grid. Oh my gosh, there's so much customizability to this. That's absolutely crazy to me. I wasn't expecting this. I will say, I feel like they're definitely trying to compensate because we have not gotten packs like this in a very long time. Like, I haven't been this excited about build buy mode for an expansion pack. I think it was, honestly, Life and Death, I think was a really excellent one. But the couple of expansion packs since, I've not been thrilled that much about. They have like nice things in them, things that I really like, but this is a whole new thing. Look at this interior door. Like, that's crazy. Super ornamented, and then 8 swatches for this one. There's like so much. It's so overwhelming to show y'all every little thing. And then we have like new corbels, nice decorative pieces for outside. And then railings, like we have stairs. Let me pull some stairs really quickly. This is like so dysfunctional. I'm sorry for people who like can't look at this and not get anxiety. But we have so many different railings. They're essentially the same as the fences. So it's not like it is that different or anything. It's just a lot of different neutral swatches with the different colored flowers for those, and then like you get the same swatches on the stair railing with that same style fence as well. I really do like the rug on this with the stairs. So you get, gosh, you get 16 swatches for that. It matches the runners, which makes sense. They should, but you get more solid colors here, it looks like, potentially anyway. But it's essentially the same runner rug that we looked at earlier, but just on the stairs. And then for this one, it's just like a stone staircase, so you just get a lot of like neutrals with grays. I like the runner rug. Like, this is definitely something that's new, so I appreciate the new stuff. Y'all, we still have flooring and foundations. Okay, foundations isn't really that exciting, but it's basically similar vibes to Castle Estate Kit. Just a lot of different stones with varying degrees of cleanliness. We do have a new half wall trim. It's like a thicker stone, which is kind of cool. I think that's pretty unique to what we have for all the other options right now. So we don't get a lot of new half wall trims like that usually. We have some new exterior trims. So just a couple of examples. It's the same like stone swatches that we've been talking about. And then we have this one that's a little bit more ornamented with varying degrees of like green growing on it and everything. And then we have this trim, so kind of a simple trim, but more like stone. It looks more stone-like. So pretty interesting. And then we have flooring. We actually don't have a ton of new flooring, which I'm a little shocked by after seeing everything that we've seen. But this is beautiful. I do like what I see. And then this is inverted. We get some different like red colors, beigey colors, the orange, warm tones. Like I said, lots of reds and oranges. So this is gorgeous. I love this. It's kind of similar to Cozy Bistro in a way, but it's not tiled the same way. It's more seamless looking than Cozy Bistro, and the pattern's a little simpler. So a lot of it's just inverted. Now, this is really pretty. At first, I thought it was going to be one where you could like place the border. Basically, you have to have the right number of squares if you don't want it to be cut off. It's kind of obnoxious to deal with these. I wish they had given it to us like in the for rent tile. You can select a border to put around so you can make it more customizable. But I like the color combinations though. Like, they're really, really nice. Like, this is super unique. Love that. That's a bit much on the yellow. I'm not the biggest fan of that one. The ones with the different colors, like this is really pretty. I love that a lot. It makes me think of watermelon kind of. But then we also just have like a brick tile. Just a plain brick tile, and it comes in just some stone swatches. I'm glad we have this because I do think the Castle Estate Kit, some of the texture on that doesn't really look that great to me, so I could see myself using this more so in the future for castles than the Castle Estate Kit, quite frankly. So we have this, definitely Mediterranean vibes. Whoa, okay. So you also have like dirty and clean swatches of this as well. This is cool. I wasn't necessarily expecting that type of style. Ooh, that's a pretty color. It's like a plum. What the heck? And folks, I think that's it. And even if it's not, I think it needs to be. So I know this video is really long already. Even after editing, I'm sure it's going to be a long video. So if you made it to the end, thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'd love to hear some of the things that you really like and appreciate about this pack and the things that maybe you don't like. I think for me, I really like that they actually gave us complete sets. Usually we'll get like 3 sets sometimes, and you might get a chair and a couch, and then the other one has like a love seat with a table. Like, it's just kind of random. You never know if you're going to get like a full set of anything, but I think they delivered on the 2 main sets they had in this. They gave us like a full living room set with couches, tons of chairs, tons of different tables that match. So I think they did a good job with complete sets on this. I like that we have a full kitchen set. I don't care for the bar stuff. I don't care for like some of the style of things. I think the dance floor is like, I don't care about that. I don't care about some of the clutter objects that we already kind of have in other packs. But I do think with the big furniture pieces, like the main furniture, it's a pretty solid pack. So I definitely love the tea kit pack. I think that one is like a little bit more unique. It's something I know I would use a lot because I always have a coffee or tea station somewhere in my builds, because in real life I am obsessed with coffee and tea. I have it all the time. It's why I call my community over on Twitch the Brew Crew. So it's like something I know I'm going to use a lot. So I personally love it. It is a bit more stylized though, so I totally get it if it's not everyone's cup of tea. I had to do it. But I think the furniture sets, the beds, I don't care for the lights in this as much. I think they could have done more with that. I don't know. Some of the lights I liked, but a lot of them I was like, okay. But I will say confidently that this is probably the best expansion pack from build buy perspective, not gameplay, but from build buy since Life and Death. I know a lot of you like businesses and hobbies. I personally, I like a lot of stuff that's in it, but I wouldn't say that it's better than this. I personally think that this hits the mark in so many ways and giving you so many furniture pieces and so many options and swatches and styles that I would just easily say that this outweighs businesses and hobbies for me personally way more. So I would compare this with Life and Death, quite frankly. I think Life and Death was beautiful, came with a lot of great furniture objects, and I love the swatches as well in that. So that's just my personal opinion. I get it's a very stylized thing though, just like Castle Estate Kit. Like it's a build kit, so if you don't build castles, it's not your thing. I can see this kind of leaning the same way because the furniture in this is very stylized. So if you're not used to building in like a royalty way, like building castles again, I kind of hate that it's duplicate in that regard because you already have a castle specific kit, and now this seems like it's more of like a castle-y specific expansion pack. So I can get why it wouldn't appeal to a lot of players. I think I could use a pretty good bit of this furniture in a lot of different ways. So I'm going to stop yapping because, again, this is already long enough. Thanks so much if you made it to the end. I appreciate it. Thank you so much to my channel members. I really love that you would like to support me as a content creator. It means a lot to me. And lastly, if you want to catch any of my reviews on Sims 4 DLC, I'll put the playlist over here for you. And on that note, I hope that you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Okay, bye. Well, I knew it was gonna happen. I forgot to do the windows. I'm really sorry. It doesn't change my opinion on the pack, but they are absolutely stunning. I love them so much. Sorry.